Imagine the internet as a vast ocean. The part you see every day, Google, YouTube, Instagram, is just the surface, glittering under the sun. But beneath that surface lies a hidden world, deeper and darker than most dare to explore. This is the dark web. A place where anonymity is both shield and sword, where secrets are traded like currency, and where the rules of the visible internet no longer apply. But here's the twist: the dark web is not just a den of criminals. It is a paradoxical space, born from military research, sustained by mathematics, and used by both villains and heroes. Today, I'll guide you through its hidden corridors, revealing truths they rarely tell you. By the end, you'll see the dark web not as a monster, but as a mirror, reflecting the best and worst of human nature. Section 1: The Internet's Hidden Layers. The internet is not one world, it's three. The surface web is what you know, websites indexed by search engines. It's only about 5% of the internet. Beneath it lies the deep web, a massive archive of private databases, medical records, academic journals, government files. It's not sinister, just hidden from search engines. And then, the dark web, a deliberately concealed network, accessible only through special tools like Tor. Here's the secret most people don't know: the dark web wasn't created for criminals. It was designed by the U.S. Navy in the 1990s to protect intelligence communications. Ironically, the very system built to safeguard military secrets became the foundation of the world's largest underground marketplace. Think about that. A tool of war, now used by both whistleblowers and cybercriminals. The dark web is not an accident, it's a design. Section 2: The Science of Anonymity. Anonymity on the dark web isn't magic, it's mathematics. Tor, short for the onion router, works by wrapping your data in multiple layers of encryption. Each layer is peeled away by a relay server, like peeling an onion. Here's the genius: no single relay knows the full path. One server knows only where the data came from, another knows only where it's going. It's like whispering a secret through 1,000 locked doors. No one person ever hears the whole message. But here's the paradox: the more people use Tor, the stronger everyone's anonymity becomes. Criminals, journalists, activists, they all protect each other simply by being part of the network. That's the strange beauty of the dark web, it thrives on collective invisibility. Section 3: The Markets of Shadows. Most people imagine the dark web as a lawless bazaar of drugs and weapons. But the truth is more complex. It's an economy with its own rules. Here, stolen credit cards, fake passports, and hacked Netflix accounts are sold like commodities. Prices are shockingly standardized: $110 for a credit card with a $5,000 balance, $40 for banking logins, even Airbnb accounts for $300. But how do you trust a criminal seller? Reputation. Dark web markets use rating systems, escrow services, and cryptographic guarantees. It's capitalism stripped bare: no governments, no banks, just trust enforced by mathematics and fear of exposure. It's unsettling, but also fascinating, a shadow economy that mirrors our own, yet operates entirely in the dark. Section 4: The Hidden Good. Here's a truth rarely told: the dark web is not only crime, it's also sanctuary. Journalists use it to communicate with whistleblowers, ensuring that truth can escape even the tightest censorship. Dissidents in authoritarian regimes use it to bypass firewalls and surveillance, finding a voice in a world that tries to silence them. Even Facebook has a dark web version, so people in restricted countries can connect. Think about that: the same anonymity that shields criminals also protects truth-tellers. The same encryption that hides illegal trade also hides the cries for freedom. The dark web is both poison and antidote. It is a paradoxical cathedral of secrecy, where the same walls that protect corruption also protect courage. And that is why the dark web cannot be dismissed as simply evil. It is a tool, and like all tools, its morality depends not on the technology, but on the hands that wield it. Section 5, Secrets They Don't Tell You. Now, the secrets. First, the dark web is shrinking. Law enforcement has learned to infiltrate it, forcing criminals into smaller, disposable sites. Second, the real danger isn't what you buy, it's the data you leave behind. Many so-called dark sites are actually honeypots, traps set by intelligence agencies. Third, the dark web is evolving. Criminals are moving to encrypted apps and private networks, leaving behind the myth of a single hidden internet. The dark web is not a place, it's a shifting battlefield of anonymity and control. And in that battlefield, the line between hunter and hunted is razor thin. Section 6, The Future of the Dark Web. The dark web is not dying, it's mutating. With quantum computing on the horizon, today's encryption could be broken in seconds. Imagine a future where anonymity collapses overnight, where every hidden message, every secret transaction, every whistleblower's cry is suddenly exposed to the light. Entire underground economies could vanish in a single day. But there's another possibility, the rise of post-quantum cryptography, mathematical shields so strong that even quantum computers cannot break them. In that future, the dark web could become more impenetrable than ever, a fortress of secrecy beyond the reach of governments and corporations alike. This is the paradox of technology. Every breakthrough in surveillance creates a counter-breakthrough in secrecy. The dark web is not a static place, it is a living battlefield, constantly shifting between exposure and concealment. Its future will not be decided by machines alone, but by the eternal struggle between freedom and control, privacy and power. And here's the most unsettling truth, the dark web is not separate from our world. It is our world, stripped of its masks. Whatever direction it takes, it will always reflect the choices we make as a society. So the next time you hear about the dark web, don't imagine only criminals in hoodies or shadowy hackers in basements. Imagine a hidden mirror, reflecting both the darkest and brightest parts of humanity. It is not a monster lurking in the shadows, it is us, amplified. It is our greed and our courage, our corruption and our resistance, our hunger for power and our fight for freedom. The real secret is this, the dark web is not about technology. It is about human nature. Technology only magnifies what we already are. And so, the dark web will continue to evolve, not as a separate world, but as the truest reflection of our own. The question is not whether the dark web will survive. The question is, what part of ourselves will we choose to feed in that hidden mirror?